Are we back online? Are we back online? What? We're back online, right? Chat, are we back online on YouTube? We are. Okay, cool. Mono, why does it feel like everything is more difficult with you? The way YouTube streams work are very different from Twitch streams. Whereas with Twitch, it's just one entire thing. On YouTube, you should be cutting it every time you switch games. There's no chapters on YouTube. Well, there is chapters, but there's no like game chapters on YouTube, and it's not automatic either. Basically, I have to, once we're back on YouTube, which we are now, so if I'm doing Nikkei, I should cut the stream, start a new stream for just Nikkei, and I'm doing it right now for Nintendo Direct, so. Why does it feel like you're always lost, Mono? Okay, let's begin. All right. Is that for real? Please don't. Is Ren a girlfriend coming to around us too? Please no. All right, I'm gonna make an announcement real quick. And everyone, we're watching the Nintendo Direct now. I appreciate the explanation, but I could do without the condensation. Well, it seems like it's always you asking these questions. But how come you're always the one who doesn't get it? And it's not like the reason why I can come off as condescending is because I can't tell if you're doing this on purpose. Because you troll me sometimes. So I can't even like genuinely answer you. You should know this thing you have no business knowing. Well, we've been doing streams like this for like 4 or 5 months? 6 months? A long time.
Pre-direct bits and cheer.
Alright, well everyone's showing up for Direct. Let's do it. Hey Ventus. Alright, we're gonna watch Direct now. Hello YouTube. Yeah, so I'm gonna explain it really quickly just so everyone's on the same page here. The way it works on God damn it. Might as well just show you guys as well. Okay, so the reason why I come off as condescending in this is because the way the streams work on YouTube and Twitch are so different. And I can't tell if Mono is being serious on this question or not because dude trolls me. Okay, so let's quickly show you guys just to make it as clear as possible. By the way, this will be a YouTube video, so if you don't care for all this stuff, just check out the YouTube video at the end of all this. Okay, so first, here's my Twitch channel. Put on some music while we're talking. So you notice how on Twitch, whenever you switch a game, it tells you it's chaptered, right? Faye, SLA, Honkai, Sorrow, right? Like that, right? Right? It's chaptered. It's automatically chaptered based on which games you're playing. So sorry, I'm just chatting, Brown Dust. But it doesn't work that way on YouTube. On YouTube, it's not automatically chaptered. You have to manually chapter it. And every time I switch games, it makes my thumbnail out of date. Twitch doesn't use thumbnails, right? So let's look at something from 2 days ago, right? We did Farm Heroes 2 days ago. And then afterwards, we did the Holes for Alicia and then the Malin Fisher reveal stream, right? That was all in the same day. but I obviously can't put them all together, right? Because if I do that, the thumbnail will be for Farm Heroes while we're doing Soul Leveling Arise. Like, that would make sense. Likewise, tonight, we played Brown Dust 2 first, and I'm waiting for the Nintendo Direct stream to show up. It doesn't connect automatically or immediately. It takes time. So that's why I'm always asking in between when we're switching games, like, are we back online? Because I can't see if we're back online. Like, I'll eventually see it, but you guys see it earlier than I see it, unless I leave my stream on my own stream, in which case I'll know I'm online because it'll start echoing stuff to myself, in which case it'll just sound stupid. But yeah, there's not a lot of ways to do this, but that's how it works. It's a very different streaming system. So we have to end our Ground Us 2 stream and start our Nintendo Direct stream, and that's to get it to work. But again, yeah, it's entirely different. That's why I'm confused that you're confused, because we've been doing this for however many months now. Like, I've been doing it this way since 6 months? I think 6 months ago now. But yeah, it's a necessity. Because otherwise your thumbnail's not correct and people can't find you on the correct categories. It's so bad that Twitch has the better streaming experience, but YouTube has the better VOD experience? Yes. It'd be nice just to do it the same way for both, but it doesn't work that way because they're not the same company, they're not the same system. Anyways, I hope that explains everything. I don't mean to come off as condescending, it's just weird for me because you do troll me and I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Alright, let's watch the program. Makes sense though, Twitch was made for streaming while YouTube was made for videos. It does make sense. But it does make sense, but it doesn't make sense at the same time, you know what I mean? Because they both have the resources to pull it off, but they don't want to do it. Alright, let's do it. Like, if YouTube wanted to make a much better streaming service, much better stream service, what's stopping them from doing that? Not much. Like, you can say, oh, time and effort, but they have the engineers. They have the people capable of doing it. They just have to... Same thing with Twitch. If they wanted to have more robust VOD system, they could, but they don't want to. So, there you go. There's not patents. There aren't patents. There are... We're so off topic now. There are alternative streaming sites that did do both better, but they didn't make enough money, so they gave up. But in the past, for example, if you didn't know, IBM used to have a streaming site. How do I know this? We used to stream movies on an IBM streaming site. Because they didn't have copyright, right? They didn't have like content ID on their site. Anyways, you can do it better. You absolutely can, but they just don't care to do it. All right. Oh, Mixer's a good example too. There you go. That's also a really good example of a system that did a better job at VODs. Mixer, for example, you could stream over 1080p and you can stream over 60 frames per second. YouTube and Twitch kind of can, but it's 2024 now. Mixer was doing it back in like 2017, 2018. All right, but we're so off topic. Let's watch the program already. All right, Nintendo program for June. This may in fact be the last direct focus on the Switch, because the Switch 2, it should be next year, but if by some miracle it could even be as early as Q4 this season, this year. Not this season because it'd be in winter, but it could be. But there's a lot of speculation, but there aren't many Nintendo Directs with Switch focus left, and this is probably the last major one because we're literally at end of life for Switch now. So there's a lot to look forward to, and let's begin. Why is it called Switch 2? Did they run out of names? I think when Nintendo tried like the Wii and the Wii U, they tried to be original and it didn't work. So they'll just call it Switch 2 so everyone's on the same page. A new Mario game? I don't think I've ever heard Luigi say no. It's okay, he can fly. He has the higher jump after all. Whoa, what? Whoa, what? Mario totally didn't make it. This is all in his delusions. It was on that day Luigi fell to his death. Mario couldn't take the death of his brother and imagine this entire alternative scenario. Nintendo, taking a look at his trauma, decided to make a video game about it. And this is why we have this. Mario and Luigi. I'm actually thinking of playing Mario and Luigi Superstars again on the GBA. Oh my god, it is another Mario and Luigi RPG. This is Super Mario Copium. Mario was killed by Ridley a few years ago, right? I actually do really like these kind of games. I just don't think you guys like watching them. Yeah, I'm really tempted to go back and play the GBA Mario and Luigi Superstars. It's so charming, so zany, and the RPG elements are so legit. This is just pure fun. These are among the best RPGs out there. But if you guys ever get a chance to, try these out. What do you mean? I'd love to watch you play Mario and Luigi. Well, we played Mario games. We played all sorts of games in the past. Most of them don't do well. That's why we stick to like a very small base. Okay, I'm already interested. This is a current generation Mario and Luigi game. Mario and Luigi? Brothership! Aww. November 7th, 2024. I'm definitely interested. Oh!
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Doesn't he look like he never ages? We've done these Nintendo Directs for years now. He always looks exactly the same.
That was the first new entry in the Mario and Luigi series in almost 9 years. Mario and Luigi.
Has it really been 9 years? Oh, that's right, because they don't count the Paper Marios the same, even though they play similar.
Seafaring adventure that unfolds across mysterious islands, as well as evolved Bros moves with Mario and Luigi.
Maybe he's a vampire.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Bring the championships home.
The famous Snap. The Snap Star over water?
The thrill of the Nintendo World Championships is heading to the Nintendo Switch system.
Do you guys remember Iwata was the one who introduced
Take on over
Wii?
150 speedrunning challenges from across 13 NES games.
Oh, this is a great idea! Wait a second, they've done something similar like this in the past.
From lightning-fast beats to action-packed battles.
Yeah, I like these. These are really good for low attention span people.
Familiarize yourself with each challenge and perfect your timing.
Yeah, it's like a snippet of
and give it your.
This is like one of the smartest ideas. I know, I'm sorry, I'm pausing a lot. One of the smartest ideas Nintendo has ever done. How do you reuse old games? And how do you build up interest in old games? And also, how do you take advantage of kids' short attention spans? Like, this covers everything. And if someone really likes like a segment of the game, they can just go back and buy the original game, right? Like in the virtual eShop. It's such a smart idea.
Best shot and aim for the top of the online leaderboard.
Yeah, and it's really competitive
you can also
fundamentally
try
too.
More difficult legend challenges. Like completing Super Mario Brothers in one go using warp pipes.
Oh,
Stuck
that is
on
sweet.
a legend challenge? Check out classified information for handy tips and tricks to help you improve. Put your skills to the test in survival mode, where you'll race against ghost data of players worldwide.
Oh, I thought they were gonna say it was live. I'd have been so hyped. They did something similar, haven't they? Do you guys remember the F-Zero game or the Mario game that was like Mario Battle Royale? It wasn't like that literally, but like, man, they could have done this live. But the data thing's fine too.
After each round, half of the players will be eliminated. You've only got one shot to survive. Will you be the
Tetris
last one
99
standing?
and Mario 35. Yeah.
Nintendo World Championships NES Edition launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
I just don't want to pay money for this. That's the only thing. It's a great idea, though. I like it.
Pre-orders for the digital version are available now on Nintendo eShop.
And they want money.
A deluxe set containing a physical version of the game and other bonus items is also available for pre-order.
It's a great idea, though.
The final battle of Fairy Tail is about to begin.
No. Fairy Tail still isn't dead?
Relive the climactic Alvarez Empire arc from the hit anime Fairy Tail.
Hit anime? When? This was never a hit anime.
Set in the vast kingdom of Fiore, Team Natsu prepares to finish their
Boo!
fight.
Natsu sucks.
Engage in real-time battles and unleash.
Yeah, Fairy Tail's dead. It's Eden Zero now. And frankly, Fairy Tail the anime was never good. Like, of all those shonen anime of its era, I think it was the weakest one. Right? Like, would you take Fairy Tail over Naruto? Over Bleach? Like, no way. Over One Piece?
On Nintendo Switch this winter.
I'm always confused when people like make such a big deal of Fairy Tail, because it was always like the worst performer of all of them.
Embark on a multi-dimensional journey.
Wait, is this Nier?
From Final Fantasy series creator Hironobu Sakaguchi.
That looks like Nier.
And composer Nobuo Uematsu.
Oh my god, Nobuo Uematsu. He is my favorite composer of all time. I would play his music, but they're all copyrighted. But the most legendary Final Fantasy tracks, he's made all of them. I'm surprised. I thought he retired. This guy's like 80 years old.
Comes the turn-based RPG Fantasian. The world is slowly being robbed of its
Doesn't this look like Nier? This seriously looks like a Nier game.
civilization.
No, doesn't this look like Nier? Oh my god. If I just showed someone this and said, hey, can you identify what game this is? No one would say Final Fantasy. Wait, this isn't a Final Fantasy game, but whatever. Like this looks like a Nier game.
For his memories, Leo must confront an evil entity threatening all mankind. Skills are the ticket to winning battles.
He looks like a male 2B.
To target multiple enemies at once.
Maybe he's 3C.
You can also send enemies you've encountered to a separate dimension and fight them later. The more enemies there are, the more you can wipe out in one shot.
AoEs or Pierce. Oh, he speaks.
Let us save the world together.
He sounds really familiar though.
Fantasian Neo Dimension launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
All right.
Another sport is coming to Spoko Square.
Did you guys play Wii Sports growing up? Basketball? Wait, how's that gonna work?
Is being added as a free update to the Nintendo Switch sports game.
You can dunk? Wait.
Dribble, pass, and shoot.
You can shoot. Okay.
In 2-on-2 matches using motion control.
This is super cool. Wait, there's no way these kids can dunk.
3-point challenge solo.
They're like jumping way too high.
Within the time limit. Up to 4 players can also compete in 5-streak battle.
You can be Steph Curry now.
Besides local play, you can team up with players worldwide in 2-on-2 online
No one
matches.
does that. No one does that. No one like fake shoots. What the heck? With no ball. That's not a warm-up thing.
This free update for Nintendo Switch Sports dunks its way onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
I love Wii Sports, man. Growing up, like that's one of the games you played the most. And you get it for free too when you buy a Wii. Black Clover got pretty popular, but the author's burnt out now. No surprise. Of course he's burnt out. When you're a shonen mangaka, you basically never stop working. Alright, what is this about? Kind of creepy, actually. The best game in Wii Sports was tennis. Wait, doesn't this remind you of other games? We've already gotten several indie games like this. Oh, but this moves way quicker. Child of Light? Doesn't this remind you of other games, chat? Ori? Oh, okay, boxing was... It's Mio, Memories in Orbit, alright. Boxing was kind of hard because the tracking was kind of hard. Its tracking wasn't accurate enough until they did Wii Plus.
Update for Disney Illusion
Wii Motion
Island.
Plus.
Monarch's greatest detective is solving a mystery, and only Mickey and friends can help. In the brand new adventure, Mystery in Monarch, uncover hints and evidence scattered throughout the world.
Mono, you never
Then
played.
use the dashboard
No
to
way, I don't
crack
believe this.
each case.
You don't have a childhood,
The big
Mono.
secret lies at the end. Start sleuthing because this free
Illusion
update launches
Island.
on Nintendo Switch later today.
Wow, free update. Not much is free nowadays.
Island
Oh, Hello Kitty!
adventures await.
Did you know the greatest gacha game of all time is the Hello Kitty game? It's true.
Customize your character.
It's true because I said
Then
so.
befriend Hello Kitty, Karomi, and other familiar
I still can't believe
faces
Hello
in
Kitty's
this
still going
open
around.
world adventure. Team
Hello
up
Kitty is
with
one
new
of the
pals
first
to solve
cartoons
mysteries
slash
and
animes
restore
I've
Friendship
I
Island
watched
when
in my
Hello
life.
Kitty Island
Crazy.
Adventure launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system next year. Let's get
Wait, is
loony
Cinnamon
in
Roll
this
from...
wacky sports
Wait,
game.
is Cinnamon Roll from...
Play as Bugs Bunny.
Wait, I didn't know
Daffy
that.
Duck,
Is Cinnamon Roll from
Porky Pig,
Hello Kitty?
And more across 4 arcade-style
Wow, I
sports.
never knew that.
Unleash the full power of Acme across iconic levels in up to 4-player
Wow.
local co-op. But watch out for
Wait, what is
falling
this?
anvils. Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports crashes onto Nintendo Switch this fall.
I'm actually surprised I didn't try...
That's all, folks.
Let's see if you
Yeah, I'm surprised Looney Tunes didn't try to do this earlier. They have the characters
Emergency
for it.
meeting.
Sus.
New crewmate and imposter roles are being added to Among Us.
Do people still play Among Us? Why am I asking? I'm kind of thinking about maybe we should do Among Us game night one of these times. It's been a long time. We used to play Among Us like every weekend.
Alert others when eliminated as a noisemaker. Plant tracking devices on others.
Oh yeah,
as
the
a
current
tracker,
generation kids probably don't
or
even know what
turn
Looney Tunes is.
invisible while taking out players as a phantom. Suss things out when this free update for Among Us sneaks onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Wow, it's free.
A monster army is at your command.
We haven't done a game night in forever.
This
Maybe
is
we should.
Felicidad, a realm of monsters. Those who command and raise them are called Farmagia and play a vital
Doesn't that look like the fairy tale artist?
role in the land's civilization. 10 of Farmagia must
Yeah, it's Hiro Mashima.
rise up against the oppressive Magus to stop his vicious reign of the underworld. Raise monsters and lead them into the fight against the Magus' army. Plant seeds, then cultivate.
The way you
Harvest
plant
them
seeds
to
is
make your
hilarious. He just
buddies
tosses
come
it into
to
the
life.
ground.
They can then be trained for battle.
This is so goofy.
Give commands to your monsters and exploit enemy weaknesses
I think
in
you-
action-packed combat.
This reminds me of Pikmin. I think you farm monsters and then you use them to attack.
Merge all of the battle buddies in your party.
Seeds
to
grow
call
monsters.
forth a
Yeah, this
giant
looks
fusion
ridiculous.
summon and wreak havoc on your foes.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Join the rebellion to stop the Magus in
You know what?
Farmagia,
I
launching
think
on Nintendo Switch
it's for
November
Marvelous.
1st.
Maybe we can get sponsored. I think the most common games showing up during every direct are farming games. Okay, new Donkey Kong game?
Donkey Kong Country Returns, originally released on the Wii system, is
Yeah.
barreling onto Nintendo Switch in HD. The villainous Tiki Tak tribe has hypnotized the local wildlife and stolen Donkey Kong's
Are you sure this is the HD version? I swear all they do is upscale it and then they sell the game as if it was a new game. But yeah, like whenever you pause, it definitely doesn't even look like they reworked the assets. I think they just did like an artificial AI upscale. That's it.
precious banana horde.
Yeah, they're still not looking that good.
Obstacles in the way? Just stomp
You can
'em,
definitely tell it's a last generation game.
pound them, and roll on through. Each level is filled
Yeah,
with
it's basically a
hijinks,
port, but
they're
they
no
they
match
call it
for these
HD.
top bananas. From manic minecarts to high-flying rocket barrels and even hitching a ride on Rambi.
The Rhino's
There
still
are plenty
sick
of
though.
transportation methods available. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a buddy for 2
Was this originally on the GameCube?
80 appealing levels are in store, including the additional levels from the Nintendo 3DS version.
It was on the Wii, I know that. Just Wii? Okay.
Donkey Kong Country Returns HD.
The graphics
Swings onto
remind me of
Nintendo Switch
the
system
GameCube
January
one.
16th.
One of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong's jungle escapades.
No, I know that,
returns in
Yoshiku.
HD.
I'm saying, was this also on the
Plenty
GameCube?
of wild actions and
For those who don't know,
with these
when the
Kongs.
GameCube was first, when the Wii was first
Please
releasing,
take a look
we had
at
a lot
this.
of games released for both of them. Like Twilight Princess is on both GameCube and Wii. That's what I meant. Wii was already HD, was it? No. Wii is SD. Standard quality. Standard definition. It was standard. It was 480p. Oh, is this another HD graphic game? Oh my god, what? Dragon Quest in HD graphics? Our awakening draws near. Whoa, HD 2D remake. This looks a lot more fun and awesome than the 3D version.
Journey with allies to face the Archfiend on an epic adventure. Memorable encounters. Perplexing challenges.
How's that perplexing? You're just pushing a boulder.
And formidable monsters await.
Oh my gosh. Dude, this is so good. The boss troll makes a desperate attack. I love games like this.
An iconic RPG remade in HD.
Oh my god, it's so pretty. Dude, the HD 2D thing, the HD pixel thing, that needs to keep going.
D2D.
They make things look so timeless. Yeah, it's a great style.
Forge your own path.
Oh my god, there's even animations now. What? Look at that hug.
The legacy begins.
That's definitely new. So they actually they put a lot of work into this, that's clear. Oh my goodness.
Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake.
That sounds so silly, but awesome.
Coming to Nintendo Switch, November 14th.
Is this the first Dragon Quest to become a HD 2D remake? Jeez. It's still going. Experience a complete Erdrick. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's not just one game, it's all 3 games? Oh my god. Wow, this is how you do a reveal. When people think that's it, there's more. Okay, so it is the first HD 2D remake. But we're getting the 3rd game first, and then 1 and 2 in 2025. That's awesome. That's so smart. If you're gonna make the engine and build it up that way, like, you can reuse a lot of the assets, and you have the people working on it anyways, so just make the first 2 games as well. That's such a smart idea. Yeah, I totally want to. Oh my god, what?
ダイレクトをご覧の皆様、こんにちは、堀井裕二です。
That's so crazy.
ドラゴンクエスト3の映像、
They just keep building us
いかがでしたか？
up and up and up.
ようやく発売日を発表できて、僕も嬉しく思います。そして今日、サプライズで発表したドラゴンクエスト1 &2 も HD2D で蘇ることが決定しました。時系列としては3が物語の始めるとなっており、
Oh, and it's because of chronological reasons they released 3 first. Wow. You guys can't see it, but I'm blown away. The Dragon Quest team, wow. Everything about this reveal. Is this the reveal of the direct? There's no way that there's gonna be anything better than this.
The orange slime has seen horrible things.
Oh goddamn, you're right. The blue one has seen terrible things too. That's why it's mind broken.
3、1、2の順番でプレイしてもら
He
う
looks so
と、
old now.
圧倒
That's
的な
right.
展開が待っています。
Dragon Quest was what?
3部作となる
80s?
3と1と2どちらもぜひ楽しんでもらえたら嬉しいです。 どうもオリジュでした。
Wow. That has to be the reveal of the direct. That was so big.
We hope you're excited to play the entire Erdrick trilogy, now in HD 2D. Let's continue with more headlines.
Let's have some fun, Co.
No.
Say hello to
No.
Jaws?
No. Yeah.
He-Man? Great Scott! Is that Marty McFly? The world
I thought it was Scott Pilgrim.
of Funko is coming to life in this action-adventure mashup for the ages. Play with more than 60
Oh God,
characters
ew.
as you explore
I swear to you guys, the worst figurine collection in the world is Funko. Funko Pop is a plague. Funko Pop is probably the reason that we're gonna have global warming be 20 times worse than it should be. They just like poop the shit out. There's a Funko Pop of everything. There's probably Funko Pop of poop, literally. But
locations based on over 20 iconic
I can't believe it's
movies,
getting a game too.
TV
Why?
shows, and more. Use
This is
special skills
terrible.
and crafted gadgets to explore
Why do people
epic
buy
worlds,
Funko
each
Pops?
with their own unique puzzles.
This is a
hidden
waste of
areas,
money.
and
They're all
familiar
hideous.
foes. Dinosaurs from Jurassic World.
I can't
and
believe people like
Cylons
pay
from
so much money for
Battlestar
Funko Pops.
Galactica. They're certainly
And
not
buy so much Funko
toying
Pops.
around. Unbox the universe. When Funko Fusion pops onto the
There's one of
Nintendo
you two.
Switch,
Hashtag
September
roasted. Oh,
13th.
thanks, Fate. Don't buy this. Don't buy Funko Pops.
We've got a
Let it die,
smorgasbord
please.
of spooky, silly, and strategic games. Ready for an adventure of ghoulish
Oh, Luigi's
proportions?
Mansion 2D. 2 HD.
Summon your courage and explore multiple mansions.
You know, Luigi's Mansion on GameCube was one of the greatest things
Goofy
ever.
ghosts,
This is the one on the Switch, right? Or sorry, on the
tricky
Wii,
traps,
right?
and other supernatural shenanigans. Luigi's Mansion
Luigi's
2
Mansion
HD launches on Nintendo Switch
Also
June 27th.
got developed with so little
Pre-orders
time,
are
yet they made such a
available now
masterpiece.
on Nintendo eShop.
Anyway, it's a classic.
Meet the quirky little Dempa Man.
Oh, it's
Find
3DS?
him,
Okay.
Catch him and lead him on a joyful RPG adventure. Explore dungeons and battle
Wait, did they not
monsters.
have... Yeah, they didn't have Luigi's Mansion for the Wii then.
Customize all sorts of outfits, decorate your island however you'd like, and more. Plus, up to
It's
4
Dark Moon?
players in
Okay.
local co-op can team up to catch special
If it said
Dempa
Dark
Man.
Moon, I would immediately
The
recognize
new Dempa
it.
Man is free to play and launches as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch July 22nd.
This is a time exclusive? Are you serious? Aren't you going too far with the time exclusive bullshit? Oh my god!
Strategize away
Metal
in the
Slug.
Tower Defense installment of the Metal Slug series.
This is new.
Take control of your forces and pulverize enemy strongholds.
Did you know Metal Slug got bought by a Chinese
Choose from over
company?
300
And then they
units
try to
with
make
different
gachas?
abilities.
Wait, is that a succubus? They try to make gachas with it? But yeah, I never thought we'd get like a real Metal Slug game.
And build out your decks to win.
I guess this
tactical
technically
tussles.
isn't a real game. It's like a
You can
reused
also
asset game.
slug it out with other players in online battles.
It's not a bad concept.
Metal Slug Attack Reloaded storms onto the Nintendo Switch
Yeah.
system later today.
Okay, fine. I guess we're never gonna get a true Metal Slug game ever again, so.
Embark on an expedition of the damned in this eagerly awaited sequel to the gothic roguelike RPG.
Oh my god,
Board
Darkest
your
Dungeon
stagecoach
2?
and set off across a decaying landscape to prevent
Dude,
an
I've
apocalypse.
been wanting to play the first one on
Fight off
stream forever,
nightmarish fiends
and now
in
the second one's
turn-based
here.
combat. And upgrade
This
your
game is so
abilities
addicting.
after each deadly run.
Maybe we should try playing it sometime
Darkest Dungeon
before 2 is out.
Launches on Nintendo Switch July 15th.
There's still a bit of time,
Pre-orders
1 month.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Wait, DD2 already came out?
More classic titles are on the
It
way.
has? I've only ever seen people play one. A Link to the Past.
Play Link's classic 16-bit adventure.
Yeah, this is on GBA.
And team up online to explore randomized dungeons in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to
Real quick, doesn't this look way too bright? Way too colorful? Do you guys want to know why it looks this way? Because the GBA screen originally is super duper dark. And so to help counteract it, they just made everything ultra bright. And so when you look at it on the actual screen, it looks more normal. But when you do the digital versions where the screen is now modern, but all the colors are still set at the previous values, they look overly
the
bright.
past 4 swords.
Yeah, it gets really shown off in like bright games like
Legends
Legends of Zelda.
Samus's first adventure in Metroid Zero Mission.
Wait, you gotta play a Zero suit in this one?
Plus, coming to the new Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch Online Mature 17 Plus collection of games.
Wait, we can play Four Swords online?
Brave the dangerous
Oh, it's
lost land
Turok.
to stop the campaigners' nefarious schemes.
Yeah,
in
N64.
Turok, Dinosaur
I remember
Hunter.
this. I played with friends
And-
growing up. Okay, wow, then that'd be worth playing. Perfect Dark!
Infiltrate a corporation
That looks so
to end their alien conspiracy in Perfect.
Wait, I thought they couldn't do Perfect Dark on Nintendo anymore because Rare was bought by Microsoft, and you know, this is one of the games people have been
Dark.
asking for forever,
Now
but
with online
we
multiplayer.
all expected it to never happen.
All 4 games will be available for Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members later today.
Okay, you have to buy Online Plus. This is worth getting just to play like Four Swords online with friends. That'd be super awesome. But man, I don't want to pay that extra money. I always thought it was really goofy that they want extra money every month. Like PlayStation, Xbox, they release like current generation games you can play for every month for free. But Nintendo just re-releases old games. Yeah, I know,
Set
it's
sail
stupid.
to save the day.
Oh, it's Brave. What is it called? Oh my god. I remember this is from the Wii. It's released on Steam too.
This is Verona, a young woman with the ability to communicate
Phantom
with
Brave.
phantoms.
I will take all of this girl.
Join
This
her
was
a
great on the
journey
Wii.
to save her friend Ash. In this new installment in the Phantom Brave
Oh, it's new!
series.
Wait, why they wait this long to make a new Phantom Brave?
Take on tactical turn-based battles, where you'll combine the phantoms you befriended with objects in various ways.
This is the best game NIS has
Combine
ever released.
phantoms with
Is that
certain
real?
objects to maneuver them.
NIS has made so many good games. But I do think Phantom Brave was
Combined with a
amazing.
cannon to attack a large area.
Look, if you're a fan of
fan to
tactical
blow
games, this is
enemies
so
around.
much fun.
Or combine with Verona herself for show-stopping abilities that can turn the tide
Wait,
of
didn't
battle.
NIS also do
Phantom Brave,
Skya?
the Lost Hero, launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
oh my gosh. 2025. I can't believe it. How long did they wait to make this? Phantom Brave, like the original one on the Wii, that was like, what? 15 years ago at least? Yeah, it's a
This
quality
one's gonna
tactical
take you
game.
For a ride. 7 arcade games featuring Marvel and Capcom characters are fighting their way onto Nintendo Switch as one collection.
that's pretty
Clash in
cool.
X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Look, I'm
Duke
all
it
for
out
the
in Marvel
re-releasing
versus
games.
Capcom
Just
2
don't price it
New
like a
Age
new
of
game.
Heroes. Take down the Kingpin in the
Phantom
beat-em-up
Brave's 20 years
side-scroller
ago,
The
wow.
Punisher, and more.
That's a pretty good group of games. The Marvel vs. Capcom series is excellent. Oh, they also give you the Punisher.
Hit up training mode to polish your fighting skills and combos. Select online mode to challenge rivals around the world.
Oh, it has online. Let's go.
Or
Re-releasing
play
games
co-op
are worth
in
it if you
The
can put
Punisher.
online in.
You can also cross
Co-op
over
in
to
The
the
Punisher,
museum
too.
to view artwork or listen to music from each game. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
All right, it shouldn't take too long for them to release games like this. Wait, have you guys noticed most of the releases thus far have been re-releases or HD remakes or ports? How many fresh games have we seen thus far? We're over halfway through. Like 2? Unless you want to count the Funko Pop nonsense, you know? So there you are. Welcome to a bigger, bolder Mario. Oh, it's
The
another
latest
Mario
game
Party.
in the Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort. Get ready to jump into the biggest selection of Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree. First, let's see some of the new boards where you'll compete to collect the most stars. Take the escalators to travel between floors in Rainbow Galleria. Use in-game coins to get a star at half price when they're on flash sale. But act fast.
Flash sales
Ride
in a
around
game?
and stay on track in Roll'em Raceway. With the new Turbo Dice item.
Is this not the third Mario Party game we get on the Switch?
Here on Goomba Lagoon, the ebb and flow of the
Or
tide
fourth?
can change your path. And
There's been a
things
lot.
really get mixed up when the volcano blows its top.
I think after the GameCube, they
Along
stopped
with 5
releasing
new
Mario
game
Party
boards,
super
2
frequently.
boards from previous
But
Mario
the Switch
Party
got a lot.
games make their return. Some mini-games are action-packed challenges, speed trials, a battle of wits, and more.
We've done these for
And
game
some
night
are
before.
controlled
They're
by
fun.
gently shaking or tilting your Joy-Con controllers.
No, don't do that.
With over 110 mini-games, there's a wide variety to enjoy.
What?
Also,
What? What?
up to 20
What the heck? Mario Party historically has been small. It was like 4 to 8. I remember Mario Party on the GameCube. They hyped up 8 players playing it. Okay. Well, a new record's been set. 20 players.
players can go.
Wait a second. 20 players. If this is the full-on Mario Party, 20 players would take like 20 hours, man. You guys already know how long Mario Party takes with like 4 people. This would be insane.
Head-to-head online in the Coupathlon mode.
Yeah, it's a different mode. Good. You can't
Compete
play the
against your
actual
rivals
version
and
like this.
aim for
You will
first
never
place.
finish.
Try your best to come out on top.
Oh my god, but you can play the mini games with 20 people? That's still insane.
Wait, there are even more new modes?
Whoa, wait, are they saying there are new modes just for like 20 people?
The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be underway.
Okay, so that was
the
what they're trying to
Super
do.
Mario Party Jamboree game launches on the
Jamboree.
Nintendo Switch system October 17th.
More like Jumboree. October 17th, that's pretty
That
soon.
was the latest installment in the Mario Party series, Super Mario Party Jamboree, with new boards, mini-games, 20-player online gameplay, and more.
It's online gameplay. What happens when someone has to go? Because you can almost never finish Mario Party online.
Get ready for the biggest Mario Party in series history. And now, please take a look at this.
You're gonna get it? Good luck with that. This is Kirby, isn't it? No! Legend of Zelda! I should have recognized it. Oh, they're making another... Oh! They're remaking another one. I deleted this from my memory, by the way. You should just play the Game Boy version of these. I always thought the Switch version was so bad. I really hated the graphics. I'm such a hater, I know. I should be laughing, that looks so silly. Wait, you're playing Zelda? Well, at least you're free now, princess. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. It's clearly the same engine, but this is a new game, it's not a remake.
Hello everyone. I'm
Let's go.
Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
AG also doesn't like
What
really
you just
age.
saw
His hair's
was the
getting whiter,
latest
but that's it.
installment, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom.
He still looks like such a silver
This
fox.
time around, Link has vanished.
He's probably the
Now,
hottest
it's up
old
to
man
Princess Zelda
at
to step into
Nintendo.
the protagonist role. You
Who
might
wouldn't
be
bang him?
thinking, Will Zelda fight with a sword then?
I'm sorry, I'm so
Here, we
distracted.
wanted to create a new gameplay style that breaks conventions seen in
Doesn't everyone
past
wanna
Legend of
age
Zelda
elegantly,
games from a
like
top-down
AG?
perspective. To explain more, please take a look at this video.
Stolen away. Across the vast
Oh, Miss Opportunity
lands
called Legend of
crumbled,
Link? Yeah.
Strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people, including Link.
I know it's terrible that the people are just disappearing, but doesn't it look so funny when they get like pushed into the ground? Melted into the
Now
ground?
alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri.
Oh boy.
Receives a mysterious
Is Tri gonna be
staff
also
called the
annoying?
Tri Rod, and sets off on a journey across
the
Hyrule
Triforce?
to save her kingdom.
I thought they were gonna go make it to do the true triple
the
threat.
Tri-Rod at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate
I'm
it
so sick of
whenever
echoes.
you'd like.
Thanks to Wuthering
Even
Waves.
if there's a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get a leg up.
Wow.
Just like that.
This is definitely for
You
kids
can
then.
create wooden boxes.
I always
beds,
want to make wooden
And
boxes.
unusual things like water blocks. How you use them separately or together
Alright.
is entirely up to you.
It looks
Learn
like
and create
Nintendo
echoes of
saw
things you find while
Minecraft
exploring
and
Hyrule.
thought about it.
You might be surprised at what you discover.
This looks legit good. Are you sure? This looks like a kid's game.
Even battles will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example.
Look! The thing just went and
That's
attacked a
not all,
rock.
though. You can also create echoes of monsters.
That's cursed.
After doing so,
Stolen
they'll
joke.
bite by
At
your
least we
side.
got one echoes.
Oh my
game.
god.
Ashby.
Monsters have
Are you a
different
necromancer
abilities,
now?
So choose the one you want to create based
At least
on
we
the
got one
situation.
Echoes game. Oh.
Wisdom
Was there no
is
Fire
key
Emblem
after
announced?
all.
Oh man. I think I'd appreciate this if I was 200 years younger.
In a Hyrule without Link, the fate of the kingdom is now.
Oh my
in
god, that's the
Zelda's
Deku Tree,
hands.
isn't it?
How was that? I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the Echo ability, which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. There are a lot of echoes in this game. To be honest, I haven't counted them all yet.
You're the director, aren't
How
you?
you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used. In short, we've created a game where each player's experience will be different.
Is that a
Legend of
zombie
Zelda:
monkey?
Echoes of Wisdom launches September 26th.
You guys hype about this game? I have no idea what to think. This is definitely not a Legend of Zelda game, like what you expect from it nowadays. It is such a different experience. I don't know, man.
A Nintendo Switch Lite system inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will also.
What? Oh my god, it's gorgeous. But should you buy a Nintendo Switch Lite in 2024 when Switch 2 is probably coming out in 2025?
Be available at launch.
Oh,
We
I
hope you're
want it,
looking
man.
forward
I
to
want
playing
it.
as
That's so
Zelda in this
beautiful.
new adventure. Now, I'd like to return this moment I'd stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
This is the old school Zelda puzzle
Thank you,
game.
Mr.
I think there's a big twist on it.
Please look forward to the newest entry in the
The
Legend
combat's
of
definitely
Zelda
not the
series.
focus there. It's your imagination.
Let's see a few more headlines.
The old Legend of Zelda games, you're fighting a lot.
Let loose and party on.
No! No more dance bullshit. God damn, stop. Jazz hands, yo. No. Stop. Can you just die now? Just die already. Did you know when the Wii stopped having any games made for it, Just Dance was still being made for it? I swear it was like the year 2020 and they were like, Just Dance for the Wii is coming out. I'm like, what? Man. You know, you feel good while dancing with Just Dance until someone takes a video of you dancing. Then you realize how stupid you really look. You know, they've stopped being original for Just Dance games for like a decade now. They're all bad at this
Lego
point.
Adventure is on the horizon.
We're not the audience for it,
It's
but
the
a lot of
world
people
of
like it.
Horizon
Yeah, I know.
in Lego form.
Grandmas and grandpas like it the
Join
most.
Machine Hunter Aloy on a quest to save the world from an ancient evil. Journey through lush landscapes.
Every
Dive
Nintendo
deep
Direct
into
will
the cauldrons.
feature Just Dance until the end of
Climb up on
time,
the
guys.
tall and traverse other locations inspired by the original game. But be careful. Swarms of machines are lurking everywhere. Use an array of gadgets like blast boots and gravity bombs to hunt them down.
Is that
From the
Alloy?
nimble watchers to mighty sawtooths. You might even come across the fearsome Thunderjaw. As you progress,
what a
you can
weird
help Aloy
collab.
rebuild her home and customize her appearance with lots of outfits. Oh, and you don't have to explore this vast wilderness alone. Team up with familiar faces from the world of Horizon in 2-player local or online co-op. Lego.
Hey, Nintendo, this isn't what we meant when we said, hey, we want Horizon Zero Dawn on Nintendo consoles. This is what we meant.
Horizon Adventure launches on Nintendo Switch this
what
holiday.
The frig? Who asked for this?
A Stray's journey begins.
Oh, Stray's finally coming on to Switch. This is the Horizon Switch port we always wanted. Isn't Stray like 2 years old now? This is so late.
Experience a decay.
Oh god, it looks terrible. I always hate when this happens, when you wait like extra years for a game to come on the Switch only for it to look like crap anyways.
In Cyber City through the eyes of a cat.
This is not even 720p, guys. I think this is like 360p.
Separated from their family.
Oh god, look how... Oh my god. This is a lazy port too. I can't believe people waited years for a Switch port of this, only for it to look this bad.
Friends, explore alongside a drone known as B-12 to find your way home.
I can't even read the letters, it's so...
Carefully climb to the highest heights.
It's so bad.
Create new paths for yourself. And stealthily squeeze into...
Oh god, look at how jaggedy it is, and look at the texture.
Tight spaces.
Look how the water
Think
is.
like a cat to make your way through the city. Careful though. Not everyone is excited to have you slinking around.
They spent the whole 2 years lowering the graphics.
Yeah, they spent 2 years lowering graphics. That's more
Keep
right.
exploring to venture into more areas of this unfamiliar world and make your way.
Oh
back.
my god, that we should go back to that one. That last scene is a pretty big. This scene, I remember I first saw this scene like years ago, and I was like, "Wow, this game is gorgeous." Do you guys like if you go back to that original Stray trailer? There's like a scene where you're just walking and you see the entire world from the perspective of a cat, and it's giant and it's so colorful and beautiful. I can't believe they took that scene and made it look like this.
Back to safety.
That was, wow.
Stray finds its way onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Wow, they took this long.
Welcome home, Hobbit. If you
A
ever
new
wanted
Hobbit's
to
game?
live like a Hobbit from the Lord of the Rings.
Oh god, Tales of the Shrine, a Lord of the Rings game.
Now,
has anyone ever
leisurely
watched the Hobbits
existence
trilogy?
Nestled away in
I
an
read the
idyllic,
Hobbits
quiet
as a kid.
corner of Middle Earth can be yours. Customize your appearance.
I can't believe they're
decorate your
farming
home, and
Lord of the
settle into
Rings
life in
for
the Shire.
low quality games.
As a newcomer to the little haven of Bywater, you'll befriend your neighbors, work together to solve problems, and even share a meal. Or 3. Explore, garden, fish, forage, and cook.
What does this have to do with the Hobbits? These spin-off games are just trying to like milk IPs nowadays.
The best way to build a Hobbit community is by hosting a dinner party with your homemade dishes.
Oh my
Plus, you can trade with your neighbors for unique decorations or special ingredients for even tastier meals. Friendly hobbits and familiar faces await.
No, no. That's not even Gandalf. Oh my god. I'm getting an idea that they might have gotten the IP and rights to The Hobbit, but that doesn't include like actual Lord of the Rings characters like Gandalf. So we probably get some like random wizard instead. Oh god.
Wait your arrival when Tales of the Shire launches on the Nintendo
that's pain.
Switch system
That's pain.
this holiday. Investigate, interrogate,
New Ace Attorney.
checkmate.
You could say they're farming for relevance, bruh.
2 Ace Attorney spin-off games, including a sequel that was previously unreleased outside of Japan, are coming to
let's
Nintendo
go.
Switch as one collection. As the prolific prosecutor
my God.
Miles Edgeworth, take the case out of the courtroom and investigate crime scenes.
This is big.
Gather information by interviewing people and inspecting evidence. Then use the power of logic to solve challenging cases. Enjoy all new hand-drawn character visuals from the original series character designer.
Wow.
Or swap to the original.
What? I was just taking in how pretty everything looks. Oh my
Original
goodness.
sprites for a more classic look. Take a break from your investigation to explore the gallery, where you'll find character art.
They did a great job
music,
here. This is
including
what
orchestral
a
arrangements,
remake should be.
and more. Past
port.
and present collide as you uncover the truth at any cost. Ace Attorney Investigations Collection launches on Nintendo Switch September 6th.
Oh, that's pretty soon. You know, they released Ace Attorney on Steam, but to get the games first, you always have to go on Switch, because it'll take them like another 2 years to release it on Steam. So if you can wait and you want it on Steam, you can just wait 2 years. But man, this is tempting.
Orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
And the law they do in Ace Attorney is so much fun because it's a mix of Western laws and Eastern laws. Oh, Danganronpa. Wait, there's more Danganronpa? I thought the series ended. Oh, it was just the art.
After a devastating attack by unknown assailants, Takumi Samino's life gets turned upside down. A mysterious school mascot suddenly appears.
Oh, this is Fire Emblem game.
Takumi manages to get out of harm's way. He's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy, along with 15 other students. Their mission is to defend the school from hostile student enemies for 100 days.
Oh wow,
Academy
it's so different.
shrouded in secrecy.
Ooh, I like her.
And the unavoidable loss of allies.
Everyone's missing a heart.
Can Takumi survive this 100-day trial, colored by extreme and despair, and return to his normal life? The creators of Danganronpa present the 100-line Last Defense Academy, launching on Nintendo Switch.
I'm actually really
early
interested in
next
this
year.
one. This is might be most excited about this game. Maybe.
Embark on a
This and
saga
Dragon Quest that
spanning
have me.
generations.
Oh wait, what? Is this?
A full remake of
Romancing Saga
2 is marching on to Nintendo Switch.
Do you know there's a romancing saga gotcha game?
Rule and expand the Empire of Beren across multiple generations.
Oh, this looks really good,
while
actually.
challenging the legendary 7 heroes who have turned to darkness.
Oh no, not darkness.
In combat, use returning Saga features like glimmers to learn skills, and formations to enhance abilities. Turn-based battles have also evolved into timeline battles, where the action order is key. Innovative features like United Attack can also help with strategy.
Wow.
How will you expand your empire?
Oh wow, I love
And in
conquering.
which order will you fight the 7 heroes?
Oh, and
Every
you gotta
decision you make
you
will
gotta do things
dramatically
out of
alter the
order or
course of the
whichever order.
story.
Oh, that girl's cute.
Safeguard your empire's future and protect your legacy from peril.
As a graphic designer that fought for the title of the last game hurts my soul.
It does.
Romancing Saga 2:
Revenge of the Seven
launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
I'm interested in this one. This one's big. Wow.
We hope you're excited
I think those are the
to
3 I'm
experience
most interested
the full
in.
remake of Romancing Saga 2. That's almost everything for today's
Almost
Nintendo
everything?
Direct.
Farm reveal?
Next will be our last announcement.
Farm reveal? This is
Please
the big
take a
one.
look.
This is it. Oh, it's Fire Emblem in the future. Galactic Federation Research Facility. That's definitely Fire Emblem and not Metroid. Oh my god, look at our new Fire Emblem ship. Wow. It now has a Samus theme to it. Oh my god, that's a Lear. In the in the Chozo armor. Oh my god. Is this another remake? We just got the Prime trilogy like what, last year? Oh my gosh. This looks like exactly the GameCube games. Yeah, and you can scan. Turn into a ball. Wait a second, is this new? There's no way this is new. They stopped making new Metroid games since like Other M. Well, actually they made the other Switch game, but like the full-on open world, not open world, like the first-person shooter, bounty hunter. Oh my, it is real. It's new. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. No, seriously, can someone look up when Metroid Prime 3 came out? Wasn't that on the GameCube? Or was it on the Wii? No, I was pretty sure. The point is, like, it's been like 20 years. Dread was awesome? Yeah, but it's not the same styling of game. That was like a Metroid Origin kind of game. 2025. Wow. They sure took their sweet time to release another Metroid Prime.
That was a first look at Metroid Prime 4.
Metroid Prime 3 was 2008. Holy.
After a very long time, we are finally able to share more information about this title. Release is planned for 2025, so please wait a little
Comment
bit
roll.
longer. We hope you're looking forward to Samus Aran's new adventure. That's all.
That
for
is
today's
really
Nintendo
sick.
Direct. Thank you for watching.
That definitely is what we were looking for.
To be fair, Metroid Prime 4 started development 5 years ago.
Still, 5 years is a long time. Alright, peeps. That is it. What did you guys think of the Nintendo Direct? I had a lot of fun. Unfortunately, as a Fire Emblem fan, can we just say it yet? Is the Fire Emblem franchise, is it officially dead yet? Come on. These were announcements into 2025. Do they seriously still not have a Fire Emblem game ready to go? I think... Because I have no idea what Ice is doing.
Next V on Switch to Trust.
Shut up. If that was Sugma... Oh, that wasn't Sugma. That's the Sugma kind of copium, guys. There's no Fire Emblem game. The franchise is dead. Ice is not... Ice is clearly not working...
Too. That's like Fire Emblem, but better.
That's true. But like, what am I supposed to say? Come on. What am I supposed to say at this point? If Ice is not working on Fire Emblem Heroes and Engage was such a flop, like, what are they working on? Is there like nobody working at IS on Fire Emblem anymore? Because I know IS is attached to other projects as well. Advance Wars, for example, that was IS, right? Or they were associated with it at least. And in Paper Mario, they were associated with it as well. So, for the Switch. Obviously, they're the original makers of it, but... I have no idea what they're doing anymore. This franchise... Every single Direct, we've been expecting a new Fire Emblem game. We haven't gotten that. It's been forever. Yes, they did 1,000 Years Door. But I'm just surprised. Like, I thought they valued the Fire Emblem franchise more than that. But it looks like it's a side project at best now. Maybe they wanted to work on a new IP? Well, IS is supposed to be fairly large of a company. It's what? 200? 300? 500? There's a lot, hundreds of employees there. Anyways, to sum it up, what I'm most excited for is Dragon Quest II HD Remake. That's super big. The Mario and Luigi game, I'm hype about that too. And Metro Prime 4, that's super awesome. That was their grand reveal. I agree with that. Romancing Saga, hyper excited for that. But I'll be honest, if I can get any of these games on another platform, I will be. The Legend of Zelda game, I don't know, man. This is super goofy. I appreciate them for trying to be different, though. Darkest Dungeon 2 is also coming, but yeah. Dragon Quest takes a day, any day. This is the big one.
Here's what I think.
You guys voted 3 out of 5.
It might be a good thing that after Engage's flop, they are not releasing the next game in a console that is on its way out. The first time they did it with that Marth game remake on the DS. The franchise almost died. And then these AR's Holes did it a second time with Echoes on the 3DS.
No.
So it's a good thing they didn't test their luck a third time.
You are on so much copium.
Underperformed.
You are on so much copium. No, Echoes didn't kill the franchise. It wasn't even close to killing a franchise. Who said that? No one says that. You literally just made that up. Echoes sales were fine, and Echoes was a fine game. That's not how this works. You know what they do when a new console's coming out? They do a dual release, you idiot. They release it on both consoles. Like, are you not aware how Nintendo works? Remember earlier when we were doing Mario and Luigi stuff? No, not Mario and Luigi. Luigi's Mansion stuff. I was like, is this from the GameCube? And people were like, no, this is 3DS. Because the reason why I asked that was because, sorry, was that on the Wii? Because they do dual release games. If it's a new generation or old games, they release on both. Like, again, Twilight Princess and Twilight Princess, well, actually, not Twilight Princess. Well, a better example is probably Breath of the Wild, because it was released on the Wii U and then, of course, the Switch. You can just do a dual release. Anyway, stop the copium. I thought you said that for Donkey Kong. I did. That's why I paused. Like, I just said that for Donkey Kong. Anyways, you guys voted. I think it was a fine direct. As one of the last ones, you can't expect too much. But yeah. Not the greatest, but honestly, I'm not disappointed. I think it's fair. I think 7 out of 10 is what I would give it. 3 out of 5 is really fair, though. So, yeah, it was average to above average, I would say, overall. But you can't expect too much. Everyone knows a new Switch is being developed, so most of the resources and focus should be on there. Unless you're Nintendo, in which case you could totally be making both versions of the game at once. But yeah. That was a pretty good program. I enjoyed that.
The remake of Shadow Dragon almost filthy.
That's true.
Awakening was supposed to be the swan song of the series, but then it sold well and here we are.
Yes. But that's why I was really annoyed at Sugma. Echoes did not kill it. He straight up made that up. It's not Echoes that was close to doing anything. Shadow Dragon was not an Echoes. What are you talking about? You're straight up making things up. This is not an Echoes. It's a remake. No one ever called this Echoes. You said Echoes. This is not an Echoes game. You straight up made that up. Here, Echoes. Here's the Wikipedia page. This is all it says about Echo. Dutton echoed. Sentiments about the visuals. This is not an Echo. No one has ever referred to this as an Echo game. You're straight up making things up now. The Switch 2 is... No! The Switch 2 is backwards compatible. Okay, let me quickly address this because we don't have time. I have to switch over to Nikkei. The Switch 2 will be backwards compatible. Why will it be backwards compatible? We know this is backwards compatible because they're going after Yuzu.
Who cares if it's an Echoes? When did
You're
I
the
say
one
Echoes?
You're the one who said
It was
that.
a game that was released on a console that was on its game out. So, am I wrong on that?
You're the one who said it was Echoes. So the reason why they're going after Yuzu and other Switch emulation this late in the Switch's life cycle is because the controversy or the thought is it's probably going to be backwards compatible. Therefore, if they allow these, if they allow it to happen as it is now, they'll be able to play the games. Nintendo has a better history of backwards compatibility than anybody else. It's very rare for their consoles to not be backwards compatible. The Wii U is like one of the odd exceptions. But yeah, generally speaking, they're backwards compatible, right? If you go back to its history, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, DS, first iteration, could play Game Boy Advance games. Wii, GameCube, like, you can go through it all. They're generally backwards compatible. The Wii U actually also held GameCube. It would be weirder if they wasn't. But yeah, the rumors, the thinking, it all lines up. Anyways. Yeah, and then there are holes that did it a second time with Echoes on 3DS. You're the one who mentioned... You mentioned... Okay, man, I'm wasting my time here. You're the one who mentioned it.
I hope with the backwards compatible games we get a bump in resolution and frame rate for Switch 1 games named Cheer.
We probably will. You're the one who mentioned Echoes. Read your own damn thing again. You said it was the second time. You're the one who did that, not me.
Welcome to El Marina. We have a
Alright, let's do this.
in our midst.
I want to have time to do a bit push, but whatever. Don't get one guy on stream now. It's always Sugma. It's always Sugma. He holds the record over everybody else combined. Vic, Mono, it doesn't matter. You can combine all of them and he'll beat all of them. He's the one who mentioned it, and then he's so confused when I'm talking about it. Alright, we gotta fight now. Maintenance is in a minute, right? So we gotta fight now.
Mesdames et messieurs, let's give a warm welcome to the challenger.
This should be fine. Let's do it.
The show on the road.
Don't get yourself injured, servant.
We should be fine here. We overwhelmed them power-wise. Yeah, we do.
Today sure isn't your lucky day.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Oh, boy.
Let's keep the momentum going.
Uh-oh. Ugh.
Don't get hurt,
I didn't get a look at it too well.
My blade shall render all
This is really bad. Wow, I actually let Sugma let me throw this match. Fuck off.
Time to try again.
I can't believe we lost this dude. I didn't even have time to look at the match. Oh my god. I'll still get second at end of the season, but still pisses me off I let that happen. So fucking typical. Ugh. 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 This is what you said, dude. I'm like furious that you even needed, like, you wrote that. You wrote it. Nobody else said anything like that. You brought it in. Holy crap. This is my dono. Here's what I think. It might be a good thing that after Engage's flop, they are not releasing the next game in a console that is on its way out. I explained that. The first time they did it with the Marth game remake on DS, the franchise almost died out. And then these are holes did it second time with Echoes on 3DS. Incorrect, which is what I focused on and I talked about. So it's a good thing they didn't test their luck a third time after Engage. You said it. You said it. And you don't seem to understand that it's not the same thing. Like, do you ever understand these things? I'm genuinely like curious. Like, you're the one who made the connection between, hey, connection 1 or connection 2, they're both on the way out, and therefore it's the same situation. To begin with, it's not the same situation. Echoes had nothing to do with anything like that. He didn't call it echoes. He linked it to the same situation as echoes. Literally, he's the only one who pushes the stream off topic. Yes, he is. Do you guys think it's the same thing? Awakening and echoes are the same thing. Sorry, not awakening. Shadow Dragon echoes. They're the same situation. Do you think it's the same situation? Oh my god, dude. Nice going, Sugma. I mean, it's always like this with this dude. Like, yeah, obviously I can fully explain this. There's no connection here. Let me put it this way. The timing of a game's release has... Yes, it does have some impacts, but no. Not to the extent this guy's hinting at, which is the connection of, hey, if they release it near the end cycle of a game, oh, the first time it almost killed the game, and the second time they had issues with the game. No. No, that's not the connection you can make. At all. The rationale, the copium, like the way he builds these things up, it makes zero sense. Okay, let's try this again then. Here's an example of a game that actually did really well on the way out of a console. Breath of the Wild. Ever heard of that game? Like, where do you want to go with this? You can go for many examples where a game's released at the end cycle of a console and they do well. Like, none of this makes any sense. The reason why Shadow Dragon was a bad game was because Shadow Dragon was made poorly. Like, it was a poor game to do a remake on. You can't just update the graphics and say, hey, we're gonna go with it. And the graphics were worse than the GBA versions. People didn't like it. The game itself was old and stale. Like, it's fundamental issues with the game, not the release timing of the game that caused the game to be a failure. Like, how do you even look at these things? Breath of the Wild was released along with the Switch? Yeah, I know. It was. Spamming Spiff. I don't even know if you were there, but I was mentioning, as examples, they could just dual release the game. If it comes at the end of a console, you can just release it for both consoles. If you're Nintendo or your first-party developer, you can totally do that because you have a lead time on development than everybody else. Because you are the developer of the game. And developer of the console, so you already know how to do this, what to look for. Did you get my Nikkei message? Yes, I did.
Dude, first of all, sorry for the match. It seems that there's no more misunderstanding on what I said. So yeah, if the timing window of the release is not the only thing that hindered the financial performance, then I am proven wrong.
Do me and everyone a favor. Look into what you're saying before you say it, please. I actually played Shadow Dragon. Did you play Shadow Dragon? This is from 2009? Jesus Christ. What this remake lacks in innovation, it makes up for in polish. Problem is, it needs innovation because it's a game based on the 90s. The game looked ugly, it played sluggishly, It was bloated. The story is lackluster. It is one of the worst Fire Emblem games. Its performance is on the quality of itself, which was shit. The only way you really enjoy a game like this is if you're a longtime Fire Emblem fan who only cares about Fire Emblem games. Because if you looked at any other games, you would be able to see this rating doesn't even make sense. Look, when everything is said and done, Fire Emblem Shadow Dragons is a solid role-playing game. 8 out of 10 is beyond solid. That'll keep players occupied for countless hours. Yeah, out of frustration. But the game isn't quite as long as recent installments. There are only 25 chapters this time around. Yep, it's a shorter game too. Nintendo Wi-Fi connection helps make the shortness of the game. Yeah, that's if you ever find anyone to play with, providing you completed and gotten all the best units, items, and stats. If not, prepare to lose each and every battle online. With that complaint aside, though, Fire Emblem Shadow Dragons is a very worthwhile RPG that should satisfy gamers looking for a hardcore experience. Not true. I'm surprised people are not pointing this out. I can't believe people like this game. It was terrible. I gave up like halfway through. Just over halfway through Shadow Dragon. Because it was horrible. No, I didn't finish the game. I don't understand these arguments. If you play a game for 20 hours, isn't that enough to tell whether a game is good or not? Why would the timing window be the only thing when it comes to the popularity and to... Literally none of that makes any sense. Whatever, man. I can't believe we have to do this every friggin' stream with this dude. Yeah, as of December 31st, 2022, it has sold 1 million copies worldwide. Then what's the excuse for Engage then? My god. What is that the connection you're gonna make? Really? Like, it's such a stupid connection. If stuck with one god a single time going for I would not be forgetting. It's time to deliver judgment, the banhammer. Hey man, it's okay to have an opinion, but like this is ridiculous. 1 million copies sold. So what the hell was Okay, what was Radiant Dawn? What was Path of Radiance? Like, we say this about Shadow Dragon. You want to make that connection that Shadow Dragon was the one almost killed? The reality was, the game wasn't selling well for years. And what was the excuse for the Wii, despite it being like one of the most popular consoles of all time? Like, how do you even make these connections? Well, is there a reason why you don't look into these things before you say them? Like, I'm just genuinely confused. And then when I point out, like, hey man, I wouldn't make that connection at all if I were you. And the failures of... I wouldn't connect Shadow Dragon to Echoes. They're not the same situation whatsoever. Just because they were both released at near the end of a console's life doesn't mean anything. Actually, Shadow Dragon was not even released near... You didn't even fact check yourself before saying this. 2008, Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. 2010, Fire Emblem New Mystery of the Emblem, Heroes of Light and Shadow. The sales for this is really low because it was a Japan-only release. When did the 3DS release? 2011. Is this really this argument you want to die on a hill with? Shadow Dragon was 2008. The game had not sold well on GameCube, Wii, or DS. And then when they did New Mystery of the Emblem, which is a Japan-only release, they couldn't even capture half of the Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon sales. Why are you connecting this to Echoes? This has nothing to do with Echoes. Echoes was a great game, and it was just in a very niche category. It was very different from Fates. It was very different from Awakening. When you have a remake of a game, it is not going into it with the same momentum of a new as a new game. Come on. Shadow Dragon sold pretty well. Yeah, when you look at this in reference to prior to games, it was pretty good. Fire Emblem games prior to that point, Shadow Dragon, Blade of Light, 300,000, Gaiden, 300,000, Mystery of the Emblem, 700,000. Like, if you looked at this at the time, that would easily make Shadow Dragon the 4th best-selling Fire Emblem game. So it would have been above average. And again, if you're only going to look at New Mystery of the Emblem, it doesn't make any sense. If we looked at Shadow Dragon by itself, it doesn't make sense because it's not the end of a game's console. It's not at the end of a release period. And if we look at New Mystery of the Emblem, it doesn't make sense because this is only Japan. It's a Japan-only release. So is that fair? They made it Japan-only because Shadow Dragon, they saw very little appeal internationally of these games. They did a Japan-only release. You already recognize you're wrong? Okay, then why did I have to do this? Why did I have to research for you? I'm upset that I had to even like talk about that and you thought I was like getting something wrong here. What did I get wrong? Oh, did you mean calling Shadow Dragon an Echoes game? Okay, my bad then. I thought you were trying to call it a Echoes game, which makes no sense. But even if that wasn't the case, I only did that because you were making the connection between Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and Echoes and Shadows of oh my god. There's no connection. You can have a game released at the end of a console's life and do great. It's the quality of the game that matters first and foremost. And Shadow Dragon did not have quality. And I would recommend you play Shadow Dragon and you can find out for yourself. Shadows of Valentia was a legitimately good game. Yeah, it didn't beat Fates, it didn't beat Awakening. But it was a very different style game. Fates and Awakening. Like, if anyone's ever played all 3 of these games, what's the most different one of them all? It's Shadows of Valentia. It's not the constant derailing that annoys me the most. It's the fact that he doesn't understand what he's saying. Like, okay, chat, now that we've gone over all of these things, am I wrong in any of this? I'm absolutely wrong for letting him get one guy me, but it happens so friggin' often. Like, I told Sugma, I'm going to have to ignore you going forward because this is ridiculous. Because he always doubles down on these statements that he makes, and then you look into the statement and you realize that was all nonsense. Which is what we did tonight as well. Like, why do you say these things and then double down on it? I don't understand. Obviously it gets to me because I'm not arrogant enough to not look into it. And even without looking into it, I have a pretty good idea of how it is because I've gone through these things on stream before. So yeah, Shadow Dragon as a franchise could have been the last Fire Emblem game ever, but the Fire Emblem itself had not been doing well anyways. So, like, what are we even blaming it on? And of course Mystery of the Emblem would do worse. It was Japan only. Style is what hindered Echo's sales, not just time window. Alright, I recognize that. Yeah, because if you look at the ratings... The reason why I'm upset about all this stuff is we always have to make it just about you. Because you always say something that's just looking to pick a fight. Here. If anyone's ever actually played the game, you know it's an excellent game. Like, these are the same guys who gave Shadow Dragon 8 out of 10, so I would take it with a grain of salt. It probably is a different reviewer. But this was legitimately a good game. Whatever, man. There's no reason to continue this at this point. There isn't. But it's just... I wonder how many followers or even subscribers I've lost over the years because I keep having these stupid arguments with Sugma. Like, I genuinely wonder. Like, this happens multiple times a month, if not multiple times a week. And I'm not even sure for what purpose it is. Because he always says stuff without looking into it, which is what... If you say something and you're right, trust me, I wouldn't be angry. And even if I were, the moment I find out I'm wrong, I would stop being angry. Maybe I'll be a bit annoyed on the way you presented it. But I would never be angry that you were right. Because that... The worst thing you can be is delusional. Where you're angry that you're wrong. Like, maybe be angry at yourself, but like angry at the truth? Like, no, never do that. That's insane. There are enough insane people on the internet. I don't want to be another one of them. But like, the thing with Sugma is like, so often we do this and we just find out none of it makes any sense anyways. But how come he couldn't look into it? Like, why are you... How could there be people who are so... willing to say something wrong over and over and over again? It's one thing to do it once, twice, 3 times. It's another time to do it 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 times. That's why it's always like, what is this? It's going to be okay, yeah. I mean, I already lost the match, so that's great. I didn't even have time to like double check the teams because we had to go into the fight. Houses are wrecked? It was fine. I hate how we have to end it though. Were you able to read the vent story for bunnies? No, I skipped that. I'll read it next time it comes back. Alright, we lost to some scrub. That doesn't make me feel any better tonight, but whatever. Let's check out Clay. God damn it. Let's check out Clay. Let's do Nikkei Reddit. Dude. Chat, can I just ask you guys something real quick? Does it really need to be said that if you're going to make a statement, that you should be knowledgeable about that statement? Does that really need to be said? Like, I thought it would... Isn't that just common sense to be... If you're gonna say something, you should know what you're saying. I'm always confused when this happens because What's stopping you from looking into these things before you make these statements? By the way, early in the stream, I had said, hey, we were like over halfway through the stream, and I was like, hey, aren't a lot of these games remakes? Aren't a lot of these games like remakes or ports? And most of you guys were like, yeah, they are. And then Sugma actually said something to it, and I ignored it because I was like, man, I'm gonna let him off the hook. I don't want to derail the stream right now. He said, no, a lot of them are not. And he said the anime games and the new Mario game. And that's all he said, and I was like, this motherfucker. Like, there was way more than 3 games that were remakes or ports by that point. What does most mean? Greatest in amount, quantity, or degree? The greatest amount or quantity. In other words, over 50%, commonly understood as 51% or more. What does it mean in most? Greatest in quantity, extent, or degree? Does most mean more than half? The main difference, which will be the focus of the paper, is most tends to be used to convey proportions higher than more than half. More specifically, while more is half, is usually used for proportions right above 50%. Most is used for proportions that are significantly higher than 50%. And I clearly said, unless you want to count bullshit games like the Funko Pop game. I specifically said all of that stuff. Yeah, if you want to count those games, then yeah, I guess they'll count as game. Those are not even like games made for the purposes of being game. Those are made for marketing. Like, those games will never sell well and they will never do well, but they do it anyways for marketing reasons. To make investors happy. For brand exposure. Like legitimate games. I would say easily most of them were not. Were not new games. But like, I gave him I just ignored him during that time. I didn't even talk about it. So it's not like I make zero effort to not get one guy. I do ignore him. But it's... oh boy, it's dumb. Subaru, thank you for gifting a sub, man. A post-director discussion. I mean, I wanted to talk about the direct first and foremost. Losing to that random scrub makes no sense, but I didn't have time to look over his team. Genuinely though, I should still have been fine, but whatever, we lost. It won't matter in the end, but still, it doesn't make me feel better. I think it's funny that as I was actually getting a game, no longer clickbait. Yeah, but it's not the Zelda game we asked for. I already forgot a bit of the direct. The mood was already destroyed. Yeah. Also, this is a good example. Hey, remember... I forgot who was it. Was this Spiff? Somebody said, isn't backwards compatibility not coming to Switch 2? Which is, again, contrary to rumors, contrary to most things. But I didn't get upset. Why was I not upset? Because they're not somebody who constantly says stuff that is wrong. Like... Sakuma, do you understand that if you keep saying things that are wrong, and you keep doing things that are wrong, it doesn't reset every single day. People remember these things. And so as a result, people will have less patience, less understanding, less empathy for you, less consideration. Like, I've known you for years, dude. It's really hard to be a saint anymore. Because it keeps happening. But yeah, like... it's not... this isn't the norm for me. At all. You can say something that's wrong, and I'll just be like, okay, well, here's proof that's not the case. But I wouldn't, like, really think much of it. Because, like, hey, people do get things wrong. That's normal. It only becomes a problem when you constantly do things wrong. I think we should just drop this topic now. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it. I'm just confused. Sugma sent me like 2 essays worth of words to explain himself, and last time this happened. And that was just 3 days ago. That was just 3 days ago. Alright, whatever, we're gonna move on. Really hoping that Switch 2 is backwards compatible? Again, I summed it up as saying, it's more rare for a Nintendo console to not be backwards compatible than backwards compatible. If we only look at consoles from 2000 and onwards, the only consoles that were not backwards compatible were the Switch to the Wii U, not backwards compatible, and technically 3DS to DS was not compatible, but because it didn't have the cartridge slot anymore. But you could play every DS game on a 3DS natively. Yeah, I think that was it. But yeah, it's much rarer to not be backwards compatible. But yeah. Anyways, what are we doing now? Oh yeah, let's check out Clay. What game do you want to do for next game night? I'll probably let you guys vote. It's been a while. Alright, I'm gonna catch my chat real quick. However, I do agree Echoes should have been on Switch. Imagine if it was on a Switch. One of the reasons why Echoes ran so poorly was because it was pushing the 3DS hardware to its maximum. Alright, I think I caught up. Is Smash Bros 8 players online? You can do 4 players online, I know that for sure. I think you can. Golf with Friends was a fun one IMO. I had a blast when we did it a few months ago. Yeah, Golf with Friends was really good. Mario Kart, yeah, that'd be fun too. Oh, sorry, I missed gaming. The thing is, gaming's... So discussing the thing about what we should do about Sugma. The thing is, if we do permanently ban him, I'm going to feel bad about it. You ever like try really, really hard to do something and it doesn't work out? I think banning him would be that situation where you tried really hard for him to see the errors of his ways and to like adjust himself and to not do these things. Like banning him would be that resignation that you failed, even though the reality is probably no matter what I say or do, this is just how it's gonna be. So no matter what it's gonna be, you failed. Alright, well, let's move on to the next thing. Is there anything else to do tonight? Because I think we should just do... check out Clay, check out Nikkei Reddit, and call it a night. Oh yeah. This is a pretty good one too. Metroid Prime 4 and Friends could have just confirmed Switch 2 backwards compatibility. Yeah, if you think about it, why would they release Metroid 4 at the end of the game console if there was no intention of doing releasing a newer version for Switch 2 or making it backwards compatible? That would make no sense. Because if the backwards compatible thing is real, then they are launching in 2024 a new Mario and Luigi game, new Metroid game, and quote-unquote new Legend of Zelda game. It's not a bad article. That's not a bad article, actually. They actually put together a lot of thoughts. How's your BC? It's way better. Who was it last time that recommended me to turn off PDO? And then, you know what? Okay. The PC is way better. I stress tested it, and it did not turn itself off during Wuthering Waves. I did Wuthering Waves with a bunch of different games. It didn't turn itself off. You know why my PC was turning off, chat? I think when I updated my BIOS, I never turned other settings on. I just did memory timings. I didn't turn every other setting on. So things that changed that I didn't realize changed. One, Combo Striker was off, which is MSI's like overclock thing, or not overclock, adjustment thing. It undervolts your CPU so it runs cooler, so it can run more consistently and overall deliver better performance, right? It's like running a sprint versus jogging the entire time, right? You get further, faster jogging than sprinting because, you know, you get really fast, really far, really fast, but then now you're tired, right? Same idea as that. So turning that on helps with temperatures, and then I also boosted the fan curves. So now the fan is working harder. So between these two things, I don't think we should crash anymore. Anyways, let me set up for the next portion of the stream. Gigantify an emote? That's the first time I've ever seen someone use that. Alright. Let me set up. Let's check out Clay. I still have not checked out Clay. I have no idea about her at all. Chat, just out of curiosity. Who one-guys me the most outside Sugma? Because I think the closest is Mono. But Mono is still a mature adult. So he does recognize when he does irk me a lot. He does usually back off. And outside of that, I think it's Vic. But Vic is way more mature nowadays. I don't even remember the last time Vic one-guyed me. The last time Vic one-guyed me was probably like 2 years ago when we had like Harmonic Ira? That argument about Harmonic Ira, we all said Harmonic Ira would destroy Edelgard, and he said no, that wouldn't happen. Edelgard would win. And then he did that bullshit to try and cover and hide it. That was the last time I think he one-guyed me. But again, that's like 2 years ago. When did Harmonic Ira release? It's like 2 years ago. Yeah, that was Vic faking a build. Oh, Kyle's sub ran out. Everyone laugh? Yeah, laugh at Kyle. Alright. I swear to you guys, this is not normal for me. It's not like during those 2 years, nobody else said something that was incorrect. But I'm way more understanding when it's people who don't do it repeatedly, you know? You could say some really insane shit to me, and I would probably just laugh it off. Because I would think it's a joke. It's only when you build up that rapport that I think you're serious about saying this dumb shit that I actually could, not would, but could get upset about it. I swear to you, it's not the norm. Anyways, let's set up the second stream. Yeah, the new emote things are pretty cool. Wasn't Picnic Ira last summer? Was it? Let's look it up. Harmonic Ira. Harmonic Ira. Was it Dual Ira? August 8th, 2023. Wait, it was summer? Oh, you're correct. Wow, it feels longer than that. Never mind, it was 10 months ago then. Okay. Wait, tea time is in the middle of summer? Alright, my mistake. It feels way longer than that. You realize that hero is not even a year old and she's completely out of date, right? Alright, let me cut the YouTube stream. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, follow, all those nice things. We're gonna cut it so we can go over to Nikkei.